viewers, it's yet another wonderful and exciting week, and here I am once again to bring you an episode of Home Tips with Mira. Like you know, it's all about home tips, DIYs and home remedies. So today on the show we are baking, and what are we baking? We are baking a local dish which is known as spicy plantain cake. In the local parlance we call it Ofam, apiti or ngobrodo. A friend of mine from the Central region told me that they call it ngobrodo. So today we are baking spicy plantain cake, and the ingredients are overripe plantain, pepper, roasted corn flour, salt, ginger, negro pepper, which we call hentia, palm oil or the palm fruit itself. So stay with me, and when we come back I'll take you through the entire process of baking ngobrodo or spicy plantain cake. I've already washed my plantain, so I'm just going to peel them. Like I said, when plantain is in season, you just have to make good use of them. You don't have to throw away overripe plantain, no. They can be turned into kaklo or ofam, what we are doing right now. It's now time to extract the juice from my palm nuts. Like I said, you have to use warm water. You have to make sure that the liquid is thick, not the usual one that you use for your palm nuts, because we don't want our mixture to be runny, so the liquid has to be thick. So I'm going to sieve it. With the process, I decided to do the traditional method by pounding. So you can either pound or blend. Well, I pounded, but my mixture wasn't smooth, so I'm just going to put it in a blender and blend it so that I'll get a smooth, runny mixture. Everything is ready, and now I'm going to mix them all together. I fetch in some of the liquid of the palm nuts. I'm adding about 4 tablespoonfuls of the roasted corn flour. I'm adding like 2 more so that it is thick. Last ingredient is salt. Just add, mix, and then you taste to see if it is okay. So now it's time for baking. Grease the pan that you are going to use to bake with palm nut oil and put your mixture inside. But before you do that, you would have preheated your oven and you set it inside, and you wait for about 45 minutes to an hour, and your ofam will be ready. Alternatively, you can bake using the traditional method. And how do you do that? Okay, so you cut the stalks of plantain leaf and then arrange them at the bottom of your pot, but make sure that the level of the water doesn't cross the stalks of the plantain leaf. And then you get your plantain leaves, make sure that they are well cleaned. So it's usually advisable to use the fresh leaves. When you use the older ones, when you cut, you see that the leaves are splitting. So just use this one. I'm just going to put it there, immerse it. Then you arrange them in a circular way, and then it's time to pour the mixture. You use the leaves to cover it, and then I'll use my earthenware bowl to cover it. In fact, this process is a bit cumbersome, but it surely adds some flavor to your farm. So if you are definitely after the flavor, you have no choice than to use this method. But if you just want to enjoy your Ofam, just get your ingredients into your blender and then just turn it, and then it will blend it for you. Add all that you have to add and just put it in the oven and you are good to go. You wait a while, let's say about 40 minutes. You realize that the heat is only coming from the bottom, so the top of the Ofam, you just remove your earthenware bowl and put it down, and put the fire that you are using to cook, put it on top of the plantain, and also set your earthen bowl on it, let it cover, so the lighter charcoal will also cook the top of the Ofam, and let it be on fire for at least like 2 hours, a gentle fire, and it will just bake your Ofam for you. Something that you can enjoy with family and friends. So let's see how the one that I baked in the oven also turned out. Let's taste it. I prefer the one that I baked using the traditional method, the plantain leaf. The flavor from the leaf is fused with the food, and it has blended in so beautifully, and it tastes so lovely. I just love it. You know, you can enjoy your spicy plantain cake with granules. Plantain is in season. Get some and prepare the meal for your family to enjoy this holiday season. It's a Merry Christmas, and I'm wishing you all the best in the coming new year. Thank you so much for sticking and staying on Home Tips with Mira, and don't forget to watch me on this same channel, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Until then, it's bye-bye.